So we shall be looking at the nomenclature of this related compound. Um, we have the first one, which is the potassium tetracyanonickelate 2, and we also have the second one, which is the hexaamine cobalt trichloride. Now, I've used the applicable rule to ensure that I name those related compound so that you can see exactly how they look like, you know. Now, let us now proceed and see the one that we have there next, those that we have there next, and how they are being named as well. Okay, so from this, I made mention of the fact that this one here, you name the potassium first before the second one, which is the tetracyanonickelate 3, and the third one, which is the nickel itself. And in this place, I said you are going to name uh, the amine first, followed by the cobalt, then followed by the what? The chloride that is present there. Now, furthermore, we are going to be looking at the rule number 2 right now. So the rule number 2 that we have there, rule number 2. Now, according to the rule number 2 that we have here, the rule number 2 explains to us that, okay, when you want to name a given related compound of coordination, okay, so what you need to do here right now is that you have to, first of all, deal with those in the coordination sphere. Now, in the coordination sphere, the ligands are named before the metals. So when we're talking about the ligand, look at the case of the K2 into brackets Ni followed by Cn. So you realize that from that place, we have the NiCN in the brackets, okay? So we now have K2 outside of the bracket, okay? Now, when you want to actually work on this, how do you do it? The rule I've stated it here that the ligand is named before the what? Before the metals, okay? So that means you have to first of all name the ligand first. So after naming the ligand, then you can now proceed and name the metals that we have there. However, there are some certain rules that we also need to observe here as well while naming them. I'll be using the case of this given related compound as an example. Okay, we are given the compound of Cu, where we have NH3 close bracket 4. We also have H2O close bracket 2. Then we have SO4. This is a coordinate compound. Now, that coordinate compound or complexes you're actually seeing there, to name it, you can see that if you look at the bracket inside, that is this one that we have here. If you look at this, you see that we have two brackets here. Now, this one for water, we have 2 of water here. This one for amine, we have 4 of amine here. Okay. Now, In this case, their name will be quite different. Take note of that. Their name will be different. Why this one is attached to this one stands on its own, this one is outside. This is what we call coordination sphere. Okay, this is what we call coordination sphere. Take note of that. Now, when you want to name in this place, we've said it earlier, which one is actually coming first. Okay, now those one in the bracket were coming first. So before the what? Before the metals. That's why I said in the coordination sphere, okay, the ligands are named before the metals in alphabetical orders. So that means you will name those small brackets, that is the NH3 and the H2O, you will name them, okay? Yeah, so they are the ones that are inside the coordination sphere. Then before you now proceed and name the rest that you have there. So from what you have in this place, alphabetically, which one should we name first? Alphabetically. Now, you see that in this place, we have amine here. We have amine here. In this place, we have aqua. Aqua here means water. Now, we are not using hydrates in this place anymore. Okay? We are not using hydrates. Rather, we are using aqua to represent water in this place. Take note of that. So, now, if you look at the amine and the aqua, you will see that alphabetically, AM, after A and A, which come in the alphabetical order, M comes first before Q in the alphabetical order. So that simply means for the 4 of the amine A, we are going to have tetraamine. That is what we are going to have there. So for the 2 of this one that we have here, because we now have 2 of the what? Of the aqua in that place. And for the 2, we are not going to use bi, but we are going to use di. So that means this one will be diaqua. Okay, so we have tetraamine. We've dealt with this. We have diaqua, which is the what? The water that is present there. You now proceed straight to which one again? The copper that you have there. So the copper in this place, we take what we call copper 3, take note of that, copper 3 sulfates. As we all know right from start, that SO4 is always a what? A sulfate. So it will be sulfate there. Take note of that. Now, another one that we also have there that we can also name in this manner includes this one that I have in this place. So this number 1 is sample. Number 2, I also have the compound of CO NH3, close bracket 5, Cl2. Now, this compound that you have here right now, how do we name it? We are going to name it, of course, the same way we name the first one that we have down there. Okay, so in this case now, you can see that we have the amine as usual. How many amine do we have here? 5. That is pentaamine. After the pentaamine, then you can see that we have the chloro here, and we have the cobalt in this place. So what will follow next will be chloro followed by cobalt. The cobalt, now name base followed by base, because it has been stated that the what? The metals will come second to the last one there. So there we are going to have cobalt 2, then followed by what? Followed by chloride. That is exactly what we need there. So in this case, you should note you should note carefully that in naming this compound, the amine is named first. So the word penta means what? 5. So after the penta, which is 5, then chlorocobalt, which is 2, then we have chloride, which we join it as well. Now, the next one that we also have to discuss about is the next rule that we have there. Now, the next rule that we have there now is rule number 3. We're going to be applying the rule number 3 to solve another related problem here right now. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. What do we have to observe in this place? What do we have to observe under rule number 3? Rule number 3. Rule number 3, the number of ligands in a complex is indicated by one or both of the prefixes. So we have the number of ligands. We have what we call the first prefix. Then we have what's called the second prefix. So let's find out. When it is 2, that is when the numbers of ligands that we have there, when they are 2 in number. The first prefix, okay, 2 of this, 2 of that. The first prefix we take di, and the second one we take bis. Can you see? Now, the next one there. When it is 3 in number, the first prefix we take tri, while the second one we take tris.